Good morning, everyone, and welcome again to another morning edition of the literal walkthrough of Guild Wars 2. For those not familiar with it, uh, Guild Wars 2 has a walk toggle setting. I use it trying to see if I can make it through the whole game by just walking. I usually do this about, I try to do it daily before I go to work, which means that when I start up this stream, I've usually just woken up. Today's edition I'm going to call the Super Groggy edition because I had to take a little Benadryl last night on account of a nice little spider bite that was making me weird and itchy. Anyway, I'm sort of sleepy, so that's all there is to that. I got coffee in hand, and it should be bright as rain or whatever by the end of the stream. I normally do these streams for about a half hour to an hour during the weekdays, and then usually a bit longer of a stream during the weekends. The weekend streams just depend on when the family wakes up. Now, when last we left our hero, we had taken care of the southeastern part of Diessa Plateau. And we're basically just working on getting levels. I want my gathering materials. Really? Why am I sparkling? Okay.
Glory is all mine.
Like stuck. I'm not gonna use any of these, aren't I? Oh well. Oh look, and they're gonna give me 10 luck. Which isn't really 10 luck as much as it's whew. Man, Benadryl kicks my butt. So I try not to take it unless, got like a rash forming or throat's closing up or eyes are so red and stuff from like grass. Bah. I have a couple allergies here and there. Really, Hyannis? Nice you can show up, Worm. I don't need your services anymore. And then, of course, there's that awkward moment where you say, nice of you to show up, Worm, I don't need you anymore, right as someone starts watching your feed. I wasn't calling you guys a worm, I was talking about the worm here. I went from 0 to 1, so either I'm watching me or someone else is watching me. I thought the 1 though counted as me watching me. So I could have swore. I don't know. Either way, biggest reason I'm doing this is I just want to document that I did this. That I managed to accomplish it. If I managed to accomplish it. Wow. Let that FPS get back up there a little bit. Oh yeah. I want the waypoint. I know that island. That's not a fun island. It's not a nice island. Look at, there was fire.
No!
You know, there's fire on the water here. Chances are you're not in a friendly place. Or, you know, Ohio. Wasn't that the state that they lit like a river on fire because it was just so polluted? Yeah, I remember one of the projects I was working on, I ran into a dude, and he said that's where he was from, and we weren't in Ohio at the time, though, but he noted that managed to catch like a river or lake or something on fire. Can you only imagine so much crap in a body of water that it lights on fire? I don't think anything could live in it. Either that, or once they cleaned it up, you know, all the fish were going through withdrawals. Hey man, that stuff that you put it back, man. It's not cool. Oh, here's that waypoint. Should probably check and make sure we got all our stuff going. Yeah, we got stuff. Okay. Time to swim in Chemical Lake. It's got a nice shaheen. All the oil in it. Look how much this place is trashed. It only really makes for a couple of base conclusions. And one of those is that char are, without doubt, not environmentalists. Let's get the worm out of here. Let's get the firing thing. I'm not scared, I'm just prepared. Of course I do. now it's got me going kind of a there's a thing that on here in the morning edition, now edition. Anytime you're on this map, really, there's what should I call it? A lot of requests for people to port to this very location. I mean, have you ever had that one friend when you were first getting out on your own, or maybe just, you know, as a standard, like even when you were younger, but I think I noticed it the most when I was first getting out on my own. But that friend that's always like, hey man, can I get a ride to such and such place? I'll give you gas money. Or worse yet, just, hey man, can I get a ride? And no offer of gas money, no, nothing. It reminds me a lot of that in this area, when people are asking for a port to this thing. Hey man, can I get a ride? Granted, I'll admit that porting doesn't cost a Pittsburgh anything but a couple of seconds. Or at least that's how it should be. I don't know what it costs them. I've bummed a ride or two myself, but usually if I've got it to do, I'll try to hook up with some gas money. Fortunately, I haven't had that scenario that I've been stuck in for a great many years. Hey Chica, you kinda died over there, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
What happened?
Stupid spectral juggernaut.
Spectral Juggernaut. Well, there's that part. Speaking of people trying to bum a ride, see, that person's a thief. There's this thing that happens in an event, and you can go through the gate and do a bunch of puzzle stuff, and there's a big boss at the end, and he gives a chest, and like with any of the chests in Guild Wars 2, you might potentially, maybe, if you're very lucky and should be playing the lotto, might be able to get a hold of a precursor.
Ponto brand?
Yeah,
Is that what people are wanting to port to?
yeah.
Yeah, that thing sucks.
The puzzle is a little time consuming, but it's not that bad. As long as you know what you're doing.
Pop the bubbles against the flame. That's all you have to do. But you have to get those bubbles turned on ice and then pop them against the flame. And you have to have like 3 people there to do it.
Sounds like you're suffering from post-traumatic brand syndrome.
Everyone's like, hey, port me in. I'm like, no, I'm almost done. I just need some left. And then by the time I asked for him to work or get it, the event was already gone. Because it's not done in there yet.
Oh man, I did a while ago. Okay, this one's gonna be yeah, hey, I remember that this was the way that you got in.